And we're back! Let's see, what was I doing? Oh god, I got a lot of quests. Chapels were built. The lake's almost charted out, so we could go finish that real quick. Let's go. We can also go back up to the chapel real quick. These are the two that we wanted to do for the Aztecs. This is what we gotta do for the, for these people. We can do some of the stuff around here, I think, right? Ruins. Other ruins. Big farm. Pass. I mean, we can do the areas around here, I guess, while we're here. Let's see. Silence Coyotl. A merchant in Tenochtitlan has asked you to find the eagle warrior Coyotl and make him cease his threats. Coyotl is stationed in Texcoco on the eastern bank of the lake. Let's go do that real quick. Doesn't seem that bad. Okay. Reposition myself. Wow, he is very close to where we actually are. He is very close to actually Tenochtitlan. Let's see what it says. Texcoco. The region surrounding the lake is so well populated you probably wouldn't recognize Texcoco as a distinct city if you didn't know what it is. It almost seems like an extension of Tenochtitlan. Thousands upon thousands of people fill its streets, and the crowds part as you move towards the city center. You feel like a shark swimming through an ocean full of fish. Find a warrior. Oh, almost forgot my stopwatch. There we go. You spot a warrior on duty in one of the city's central plazas. He looks increasingly intimidated the closer you get. I seek an eagle warrior named Coyotl. The man stares at you with his mouth wide open, paralyzed. Then just as you're about to give in to the temptation to push his chest to see if he'd topple like a statue, he turns and runs off towards between the buildings. You raise your eyebrow and look to your followers, but they can only shrug in return. Guess we'll wait. A few minutes later, a tall warrior emerges around the corner, trailed by 5 subordinates. He's wearing the costume of the Aztecs' elite eagle warriors, but it's clearly seen some heavy use, and has been repaired in several places with whatever fabrics were at hand. I was like, let me check audio levels real quick. Get that down just a smidge. There we go. He stops dead in his tracks when he sees you, and frowns. His hands move instinctively to the maquahuitl at his side. I'm guessing that's a weapon of some sort. He turns and speaks to the warrior from before, but your interpreter hears what he's saying and translates, "These are the people who asked for me?" The young warrior simply nods. Coyotl scrutinizes you. By name. The warrior nods again. That's right. Coyotl regards you warily, then he takes another step towards you, never letting down his guard. My name is Coyotl. I am the leader of the Aztec warriors in Texcoco. I am Bruno Villarejo. Why have you summoned me here, child of the sun? I am here on behalf of Matlal. His face drops ever so subtly. I expect you have not come to deliver corn and seeds. I have been sent to make you back off. He nods gravely. And you are set on completing this mission. I think I'll hear your version of things first. He lifts his chin and gives you a sideways look. We should discuss this in private. Please accompany me to our compound. Follow Coyotl. Coyotl takes you to a compound just outside the center of the city where he and his people live. They are clearly not temporary accommodations. Military barracks consisting of 4 buildings in the Aztec style arranged around a small square. The Eagle Warrior beckons you into the smallest building, which appears to be his home. He sits on the floor at a low table and motions for you to join him. He looks tired. Matlal outright asked you to kill me. He was a little more subtle, but only a little. There's no doubt that what he was asking. What did he promise you in return? Metals, I assume gold, maybe iron for weapons. He glances at your breastplate. I have been charged with defending the people north of the city from the Totonac and other enemies. Truth, I suspect the nobles are more worried about insurrection than invasion, but it doesn't matter. People here are no threat, and they don't need defending. He leans forward. They need help. The people who live on the outskirts of the city are sick, and they're starving. There are too few healthy people to farm the land, and Tenochtitlan does nothing. My superiors maintain I have no responsibility towards these people beyond defending them, but that's a load of nonsense. You want Matlal to help you feed them. It's not a solution, but it would keep them going until this disease blows over. With corn and seeds from Matlal and other merchants, we could feed the citizens until they can once again feed themselves. Perhaps there is another solution. Simply taking what we need for the merchants. I would bring your cause to the attention of the Emperor. He snorts. The Emperor has already been made aware of the situation. The Emperor is sympathetic to the plight of the commoners, and he will see what he can do, which for the past month has been absolutely nothing. I have food to spare. Koyoto's eyes soar dramatically. How much will you part with? Produce a ration. You produce a ration from your bag, and Koyoto inspects it with great interest. He chuckles. It may take a while for these starving people to get used to military rations, but this will do. I would say 1 bag of corn and seed from Matlal would roughly amount to 5 of these rations. Can you spare 300 of them? I don't have that many rations, but I might be able to attain them. He stands up. I thank you, Bruno Villarejo. I have grown tired of the apathy of Tenochtitlan's nobles towards the suffering of their people. Though it comes from a most unexpected place, I am happy to see that there is still compassion in the world. Return to me with the goods, and I will aid you in distributing it. Alright, so we got a new thing. So now we just got to find 300. I just got to get up to 300 rations. And I'm probably going to get up to higher than that before I talk to him, because I kind of need those rations right now. But let's go over here. Is there something over here we can do? I'm not sure what it is. Oh, maybe it's one of these things. Hail Chitlali? Oh, she's in the same area. Wait, she's up in Texcoco too? That's interesting. Well, let's check out this house first. The Spotted Curse. Traveling through the outskirts of the city of Tenochtitlan, you come across a small square with a basin in the center. The square is crowded with people going about their business, but you quickly notice the 24 people lying around the basin, some wearing bandages, others coughing and looking pale and sick. At the opposite end of the square, you see a curious-looking Aztec, his face and body scarred like nothing you've ever seen before, tending to a patient. Approach the scarred man. As you come closer, it's almost as if his scars make up a pattern, but you can't quite discern what they're supposed to resemble. As he finishes tending to his patient, he looks up at you and smiles. Wiping his hands, he comes towards you and introduces himself as Nahuitl. Your translator says his name is Patli, and explains that he's a doctor and shaman in these parts of the city. With grand gestures and with a warm and genuine enthusiasm, Patli continues to speak. The stars racing across the sky carried bad omens, and you seem like the sort that would cause all sorts of trouble. I do not believe in such things. We bend off fates by the strength of our hands. What omens? A year ago, as I mentioned, a star raced brightly across the sky. It is considered a very bad omen. I believe that it merely becomes what we make of it. I saw it as a sign of something new, a great change. For many moons now, I have waited for that change, to shake loose these tiresome old ailments. Patli gestures towards the patients around him. What's wrong with them? Same as always. Fever, infections, sore bones, boring. Never anything exciting. I heard of a rumor where an entire village carried spots on their skin, but I have not been able to go there. It sounds fascinating, though. Why can't I get some of that my way? You take an interesting look to your abilities as a doctor, my friend. Tell him about Cuautitlan. You tell him about the village full of starving people with blisters all over their bodies that you suspect to be smallpox. Patli seems very intrigued, and his smile grows as you describe the village filled with smallpox. As you finish, he's quick to make a request. Should your path take you there again, would you be willing to bring back a patient? What? Your men look a little surprised at his request, and a few of them protest about having to drag a rotten cadaver around like for a savage. Lopez interjects, leaning in for a whisper. Senor, I do not think this would be wise. Lord knows what devil-worshipping ritual this heathen will use it for. It's also just a corpse with smallpox? I'm going to gracious... Wait, is Patli... that's... I feel like he's a shaman, but I already have my doctors. I feel like he's like the shaman character that you can get in this game. But I don't know. Because does this cause me to get... This cause me to bring smallpox. Because I saw that that was a achievement in the game, unfortunately. Conquistador. Blah, blah, blah. Spotted. How does this work? I mean, I guess... And I guess we can. Fine. The Petley's request. Petley lights up and is just about to hug you, but thinks better of it when he remembers his hands are covered in blood. Instead, he nods in sincere acknowledgement and thanks. Okay, I guess we're gonna bring a smallpox man over there. But first, a point of interest. Actually, no, a boar. I need the boar. I need your meat! I definitely need your meat. Hunting. Hunting. 11 meat. Okay, this is going to take a while, I think. But in the meantime, we can keep exploring. Because there's none of these missions I saw were on a time crunch, so... None of these missions I saw were on a time crunch, so we can just keep exploring for a little bit. My priority is going to be trying to find as many boars as I can get. Because I need boars. Alright, that's not going to work out, so... 30 used for that. Hayana. Get to preserving. And Anakawana. There we go. 9 meat. Good, good, good. And another point of interest. I have a decent amount of medicine right now, so I can keep going. Aha! Another pig! Good. I will eventually get that 300 rations I need. Chart the roads. I think I finished that. Chart the roads. Not yet. One more cairn. Well, we can do a closed loop. We can do a closed loop. What? A closed loop. Words. Fine, I'll grab some more of these so Sanchez can make some more. Alright. Serve. 39. Wow. Preserving. How much can you preserve, my good sir? Not that many. Keep you on hunting. Lopez. There you go. There we go. Let's just try to clear up this little space on the map real quick. See a boar. A boar over there. More herbalism, though. That's always fun. Follow the map. It'll eventually take us somewhere. Where it goes, I do not know. But there is a wounded native and an exotic flower. Let's go check out the flower. And the treasure. Exotic flower. Let's go check it out. Of course it takes... Of course I can't. Immediately. Consolidate your maps of the lake. No, actually no. No, you're gonna go back on hunting duty. You're hunting. You're hunting. And you will consolidate the map of the lake. Okay, that shows us everything for that. We'll talk to you. The exotic flower. As you ride, Antonio Velasquez comes up alongside you and asks for your attention. Excuse me, Captain Villarejo. Just behind us I saw a rare flower I did not recognize. If you are willing, could we stop for a moment so I can examine it? I suspect it may be medicinal. It looks similar to common medicinal herbs, but it is most unusually shade of bright pink. Of course, Velasquez. If this flower could be useful for medicine, we should examine it. Wonderful. I knew you would understand the importance of such research. Turn your caravan around. You turn your caravan around and slowly head back to where Velasquez had found the flower. Velasquez dismounts and leans over a small ditch with a bright pink flower growing out of it. After a moment of careful examination, Velasquez gingerly picks the flower out of the ground and walks over to your cart. Unpacking his medical equipment, he begins to grind down the flower with his mortar and pestle. It appears I was correct. This plant has fairly potent medicinal value, much more concentrated than most herbs. I will start the process to make it into medicine immediately. Great, I'm glad you were right. Velasquez beams proudly. Good job, Velasquez. We destroyed a rare flower. Go that way. I think we can go that way, but is there anything over that way that we can actually... Well, let's go explore. There's no time limit on me getting those rations to those people, so as long as I can come back with 300 rations for them. Treasure. I will remember your position. Hunting. Where else? There we go. 17 meat. Excellent. And there we go for that. And you are a grave. Well, let's keep going. There we go. The remains of a lovingly carved wooden cross stands here, its worn surface still proudly displaying beautiful patterns despite the collapse of the cross itself. Dig it up. You exhume the buried corpse. The skull is encrusted with blood and has a faint, otherworldly glow about it. The number 13 is etched into the bones. Okay. Pig. Curse you, pig. You escaped for one more day. Alright, Reyes. You preserve. 10 meat. Another bit of meat. 16. Once I can get up to, like, maybe... Get a lot of meat. There we go. Are the mountains now. Okay. Okay. Let's head this way. To the mountains. But no, it's... Oh, God, No. It's worthless now. Almost. Or almost worthless. Yep. So... Preserving. 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 You preserve. Then, there we go. Gained 1 meat, lost 3 equipment. But I have more rations now. Rations that I'll have to get back hopefully soon. Is there another boar in the area that I can shoot? Does not look like it, unfortunately. Okay, it looks like... Looks like that's the end of that particular road, unfortunately. Let's go back here and see if we can get to the wounded native. Also give Sanchez some more stuff to do. Okay, gonna go back to harvest medicinal herbs. You. Do that. You hunt. You hunt. You hunt. And hunt. Here we go. There we go. Slowly but surely, we're chipping away at those at the rations we need. Oh wait, I can do this real quick. There we go. Get me a little further down. All right, on we go. All right, there we go. Slowly but surely. And meat. Lost 40 wood. Damn, that sucks. Well, let's go find this wounded native. Come on, give me a boar. Give me a boar. But I am an artist, not a boar. Could have fooled me. Alright, let's go help you out, dude. From a short distance away, you hear a weak groan followed by a rasping call for help in native language. Investigate. Following the noise to its source, you find a wounded native lying face down in the bush, holding his hand over a serious stomach wound. His body, his blood-stained clothing and equipment marks him as a Totonac warrior. As you approach, he turns his head to you and whispers weakly in broken Spanish, "Shining man, please help. Hurt. Aztec attacked. Medicine, please. Have a doctor heal him with 20 medicine." There we go. You gesture to Antonio, and he takes medicine from the cart and hurries over. The doctor kneels over the warrior and begins to tend to the wound, cleaning it and dressing it as best he can before returning to you. After taking a moment to overcome his pain, the warrior looks you in the eyes. Even in his compromised position, you sense a great strength and gratitude from him. "Thank you, Shining Man. Totonac will know of day you saved me. Thank you. I'm always glad to help the Totonac. Will you be all right?" "Yes, I stay here. Heal. Return home then. I am fine." Although it's hard to believe, the warrior already seems much better than before. After making sure the treatment will hold, you pack your carts up and head back down the road. Good to know. Good to hear. We did a good thing. There you go. Alright. Go. Anyone else do anything? Go hunting. 11 meat. Lost some valuables, because of course we did. This game is rough on valuables. Treasure. Grab the treasure. Ah, I got my valuables back. Suck on that. Well, some of them. Most of them. Chart the roads. Consolidate my map. Yay! Alright. Where does this lead? No. I'll have Reyes consolidate the map once I get to where I want to go. First, where is the meat? I need a pork. Oh, what's this? Messiah. Oh, right outside the village. Ah, that's annoying. Reyes, consolidate the maps. Teresa, go hunting. Chart the maps. Hell yeah. Well, we found a new village to check out. Nothing I can do here just yet. Oh, no, there's something. It's up here. Messiah Village. An imposing mountain has been looming on the horizon for the last several days, and you have made your way towards it with something approaching inevitability. The earth seems to grow lusher and then turn to volcanic rock as you come closer to the mountain. Somewhere near the midpoint between jungle and mountain, you reach a fairly large village of farmers who seem to be making the most of their town's location. Find the chieftain. The chieftain of this village is a tall and strong man in his early 40s. His face is painted with bluish-green patterns, and his lips and ears bear studs of jade. Much to your surprise, he introduced himself in passable, albeit heavily accented Spanish. "Welcome to Messiah, Spanish. I am Tutulziu, chief of village here. My name is Bruno Vilrejo." He nods stoically. "If you come to trade, I am not one you seek. My people go to village square, and they trade with you if you are fair in dealings." "I haven't encountered people like yours before." "We are Maya." "Ah, the Maya! Our great cities once ruled the continent. Now we are apart and isolated in our ways." "How did you learn Spanish?" The chieftain's features softened. "Spanish holy man washed up on coasts from broken ship. He taught us your language and tried to make us believe in your god. He was good man. He died protecting children from coyotes." Okay, he's a decent dude. "What was his name?" "When he came to us, he was Pablo. To us, he became Pakal Balam, Shield Jaguar." "What's that enormous mountain called?" Tutulziu glances at the old man sitting against the wall of a nearby hut, relaying some fantastic tale to 3 young children. "You ask village elder Zinsicha there. He will tell you long story about the mountain." You have more important things to do, I think, so I will give you short version. It is not just mountain, a volcano called Masaya. From Masaya comes all the land's gold and silver, and it also contains portal to Mictlan. Mictlan? World where people's spirits go after death. I need a guide to take me to the mountain. The chieftain closed his eyes. That is not possible. Why? Spaniards come here before, leave with many villagers. They never come back. We never see them again. What if I prove that I can be trusted? Tutelju leans on his spear and regards you with a frown. You will risk yourself for this? Risk your people? What do you have in mind? He thinks for a moment. When he comes up with an idea, you can see the gleam of newly discovered opportunity in his eyes. Yes, yes. Bandit group in south. These dirty hounds, they have terrorized my village for months. They have taken our food, our gold, our women. If you will stop them, we will send, what was the word? Guide. We will send guide with you to Masaya Volcano. Sounds like a just cause. We have a deal. Tutelju looks satisfied, but mainly with himself. Hardy har har. I should get going. Alright. Alright. Oh, and that's, I'm guessing, where we can... Just there we go. It would be a shame to call Masaya's village square a market, but a handful of villagers have indeed set up shop in the small plaza, trading their food products and their trinkets from rough woven blankets spread out on the dirt. Trade with the villagers. It's immediately clear that the village has food aplenty, but through your dealings you soon discover that their homes are brimming with arts and crafts made from precious metals. They're still all too pleased to accept some more valuables for supplying you, but they would rather accept medicine if you have any to spare. Haggle. You unleash a full power of your charm, and despite some initial distrust, the villagers eventually warm up to you and lower their prices. I'm down with that. Okay. They need medicine, and I want... supplies. There we go. That's better than nothing for right now. There we go. Can always make more medicine later. End event. Alright, so... to the south of here are bandits that they want me to kill. But before that, let's head north of here and check out this area. This little curve in the road. Curving thick valley. Oh, can you get over there? You can. Yeah, you can't get over there just yet, so... through here we go. Will we come across bandits? Who knows? Whoa, columnar jointing! We found a weird oh, this is where the volcano is, maybe. Neat. Neat. 7 out of 4 ration. Hunting. And boom. 31 rations. What the fuck? Guards. What the fuck? That's a lot of rations. Broken axle. Spend in equipment. Fuck. God, that's... what the fuck, my dudes? That's not how that... I just bought a bunch of rations from those people. I just sold a bunch of my bought a bunch of my rations from those people. Fuck you guys. Come on. Volcanic tunnel. Guessing I can't actually go in there yet. No, I can't because of can't yet. Gotcha. So can't go in there yet. So this was not. So I just lost a bunch of my fucking rations for no reason. Great. The treasure hunters. As you settle down to rest, you hear a rustling coming from the trees outside of the clearing you set up camp in. Your men raise their weapons as whatever is approaching comes closer to the edge of the clearing. Finally, after a moment of tense waiting, a ragtag group of 4 Spaniards push their way out of the forest. Your men visibly relax but keep their weapons raised. Although not heavily injured, the men look haggard and weak. At their side hang swords and arquebuses, and 2 of the men are carrying a chest between them. By a glint of gold from the ajar lid. The leader of the men steps forward to speak. Oh, thank God we found someone at last. Please, senor, we need help. What can I do for you, senor? The men are visibly put at ease by your friendly tone. My name is Claudio Asturias. I am the leader of this party. We came to the mainland from Santo Domingo not long ago. We stopped off at Fortaleza de Gutierrez and from there headed out. We had heard from someone at the fortress of an abandoned temple nearby which held treasure left behind by savages who saw no value in it. And? We don't know the land well, senor. On our return, we accidentally went off path and became lost. We found the path again eventually, but by then we had wasted several days. We don't have enough rations to make it all the way back. We were sure we were going to die out here. Thank God we found you. Please, senor, if you would spare a few days' worth of rations so we can go home, we would be eternally grateful. Claudio gestures at the chest held by his companions. The gold glints invitingly. They don't look like they'll be able to put up a fight if you decide to take it for yourself. We can pay you from our treasure, of course, as thanks. Not too much. Not too much, though. We don't want this whole endeavor to have been pointless. Please, senor, just a little food. Sure. Thank you, senor. Thank you. You will not forget this. Please, take this one with our thanks. Claudio hands you a modest pile of gold coins. Thank you again, senor. I hope we see you again. Id con Dios. Id con Dios. Claudio and his men quickly hurry off, without looking back. You hear them clumsily stumble through the woods as you settle back down for the campfire. And then we find their corpses 5 days later. That'd be really funny. But probably not what actually happens. Let's just keep going. Right around. All right. See what we got next. Eventually, I'll get that goddamn 300 rations I need. It might not be for a while. They seem to be, like, constantly at a flow of, like, just enough to keep around 300, but like, if I give them 300 right now, like, if I had 300 and I gave them right now, I wouldn't have any for my own people. And that would also be bad. Let's see. There we go. You start the volcano. There's another volcano. 2 out of 5 cairns. Well, let's keep going south because that's what they said. That's where the south is where they said the bandits are. The bandits are coming. We must save my family. Vasquez, you do another pickaxe. 18 meat this time. Excellent. All right. Move. Let's move. Let's just keep moving, like, to the east first. There we go. Ooh, what do we have here? Another grave. Let's check it out. Rations. So let's have Anaconda Preserve. 112 valuables. Yay! Chipping away at that difference. Grab this first. 300 valuables. Excellent. Auto sign. Raid burial grounds. No. No raiding of Indian burial grounds. Not going to be assholes. 12 meat. What do we got here? This richly engraved marble tombstone must have been placed here to mark the resting place of a rich man. The letters on its face bear traces of gold leaf worn away by the weather. Dig up grave. This varied cruise, there's nothing unusual about the skull. They always mention that. Is that like a thing about phrenology? Which is a shitty and incredibly backwards and very poorly considered science. Also just incredibly racist in general. Oh. Who are you? I'm sorry. Mayan bandits. On your journey through these dark and barren volcanic lands, you are intercepted by a group of natives. Their appearance marks them as belonging to the Mayan culture like the villagers near the Masaya volcano. You halt the caravan and watch the natives approach you. There are 7, and they look like bandits judging from the equipment they carry and the adornments on their clothes. Unfortunately, they know you're here, so simply avoiding them will not be an option. This must be the bandits Tutul Zhu asked you to take care of. Send out... Prepare for battle. Fuck it. If they're the bandits and they're being assholes, I want them gone too. There we go. Fucking go. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. They can surround me. It's still not terrible. Still not terrible, honestly. Just keep. There we go. Oh, is that a way that gets down there too? No, it only goes down a specific way and then it goes. I think that's good. There we go. Let's see. Been a while since I did a battle, so let's Overwatch. Overwatch. Have you Overwatch as well. You Overwatch. Argones, get ready over there. You also Overwatch. There we go. And defense. Okay, miss. Damn. Put a curse on me. Curse you! Ow, Velasquez. There we go. Good job. Anticipate an opening, you say? Well, keep them coming. If I get them in the right area, I can probably get a decent amount of them. Probably get a decent amount of them going through. Oh, this is perfect, actually. There we go. Right there. Oh, nice. Very nice. Let's see. Keep that there. You move there just so we have one for that. Let's get you starting to go down. You up. Oops. Not you. I need you on your polearm. Beat the shit out of him. And to see if... Can you hit him? Good. Good job, Velasquez. Let's fucking go. You know what? I can get up there, but I don't want to yet. Ah, fuck it. Sorry, I wasted the barrier, gang. Let's go. Ow. Dick. Ow. Ow. All right, Velasquez, we may need you to get back over here. Come on, one more. There we go. Let's stealth around to here and hit you. Black attack. Isabella, you do the honors. There we go. And Tiana, move up here. Nice, clean shot of this guy. Lopez, over here. Better than nothing, right? Gotta get them to come over this way. Let's see. Well, if you move into position again, you can overwatch them. Same with you. Overwatch. There we go. Ow. Dick. There we go. There we go, Velasquez. Haha. Let's get you flanked. Oh, ow. Whoop-de-doodle. And you get up to here. Oh, fuck. No, Isabella. Oh, no. All right, Velasquez, I need you doing shit over here. You get over here. No, 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 fuck. That's not the wrong person. That's the wrong person. Fuck. Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to do. Trevino, you're on your own right now, I guess, dude. Eh, he'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just stun him for a round. There we go. Just stun him for a round. That's not what I meant to do. Ow. Some poor tactical decisions on my part. You're down. All right, Velasquez. Get her ass up. All right, you know what, Lopez, while you're here, you might as well shoot. Same with you, Tiana. You might as well be up here and shooting. Get them out of the way. All right, now let's get everyone who is of decent health back down this way and getting back towards helping Trevino. Actually, Aragones, you can't do shit from here. You'd have to... No, you can't even do that. Okay. Trevino's holding the line. Oh, God. I might have forgotten to actually have him do anything. That's not good. Don't worry, Tiana's here. Shoot him! There we go. Get up behind him. Let's see. Get Lopez going. Here, can you shoot? Perfect, clear shot. There we go. He can't move anymore. Get her moving. And get him moving. No, 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 that I shouldn't have done that because now fucking Velasquez can't get there. Alright, Velasquez, get over there. Velasquez, heal. My poor dude. Hurry. And just in case you fail, just in case everyone else fails to kill him, let's stun the bitch. Shoot him. There we go. Good job, everyone. Victory. You stand victorious over the defeated remains of the Mayan bandits. Your people rifle through the bandits' belongings, and once you're satisfied that you've got everything worth taking from them, you're ready to continue your travels, pleased with the knowledge that you've rid the area of these worthless rogues. Damn straight. Alright, well first, let's save, because I want to check out this weird volcano land. See what happens. A chasm. Your expedition comes to a rocky gorge that cuts deep into the mountain ground and bends out of sight into the jungle on either side. A thick mist hovers 50 or so meters down the chasm, obscuring its bottom. A narrow path descends along the cliff not far from your present position, and you think you can vaguely see it reappearing out of the depths on the other side. Send someone to test the narrow path. Want someone fleet of foot, so Aragones. You appoint Montego Aragones to investigate the path, and he disappears off into the mist below. You've been waiting for a tug on the rope for a few minutes when a loud crack and a low rumbling sound indicate that something has gone terribly wrong. A desperate cry rings out from below. Help, I can't move, somebody help me. Attempt to rescue. You tie a rope around sturdy trees near the edge of the cliff. Then you carefully climb down the side of the chasm into the mists. Montego is lying on the bottom of the small creek that runs along the bottom of the ravine, legs trapped under several large rocks. You work quickly to free your injured scout and then prepare to use the ropes to get him back up to the others. You're slightly surprised when Montego resists your attempts to tie a rope around him. Capitan, what about the gold? Remember the gold. For a moment, you think the scout may be delirious, but you notice 2 sacks full of golden trinkets in a low water a few feet away. I found it in the cave upstream. Must be an old sacrificial chamber. We have to bring the gold. You're about to tie the rope around your subordinate. You hear a deafening noise as an enormous rock formation collapses further up the creek and a large volume of water seeps towards you. It's clear that the ravine is about to be flooded. There's quite a lot of gold in the sacks, and you're pretty sure you have to choose between Montego. I'm saving you, Montego. You quickly tie the rope around Aragones, then shout out up for your people to raise the rope. You're pulled to safety just in the nick of time before a powerful flood of water rolls through the chasm and sweeps away everything below, including the 2 sacks bulging with golden trinkets from the nearby cave. At the top of the cliff, your people cheer as you climb over the edge, and you immediately take care of Aragones, whose leg is broken. Good thing you sent somebody cautious, or his injury might have been much worse. Okay. Yay! Something I forgot to consider, too, is, like, maybe sometimes their personality traits also affect that. But hey, we'll make up for it by getting this gold over here. Right? Getting more nearby caverns. You need to be treated by Sanchez. I'll have you, Figueroa, exploring the nearby caves. Oh, no, you need to be patrolling. Never mind. You need to be patrolling. Tayana, can you go explore some nearby caves for me? Then you... Who else have patrolling? Have you patrolled? No, no, no. Have you patrol? Alright, guess we're not going to find anything in... Bye. 7 medicine. Not bad. Alright. So Montego is on his way to recovering soon. 345. Excellent. Over here that I can grab. Volcano land, but we can just keep going. Keep going. Just explore volcano land, as I like to call it. Alright. You hunt. No, actually, no, you patrol. While Aragones is being treated, I need another person on patrol. Yay, completely recovered. What's my medicine looking like? Start getting more medicine made. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Oops. Forgot to assign people some more stuff. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Start the volcano. Is that finished? Yes, it is. Consolidate the map. Excellent. Well, I think we can go up to the Maya... We can go back up to the Maya village real quick. Before we continue on. Might as well, right? There we go. Consolidate your maps of area. Reyes will do that. Sanchez, get back on herbalism. You go back to patrolling. Yep, sounds about right. You fine for right now. 9 meat experience. Chart the volcano. Good job. How much experience do I have now? 1,500. I'm almost up to the point where I can upgrade Velasquez. Oh, I can upgrade Velasquez again. Let's do it. Adrenaline junkie. Let's give him dodge, maybe? Yeah, let's give him dodge. Hell yeah. Good job, Velasquez. There you go. So I have enough to upgrade a couple other people too, I think. Vega, Baroa. Aragones, I want you to get your next skill. Throws a knife. Okay, so you get a throwing knife now. That's good. Followers not slowed down by walking over caltrops and takes half damage from spike traps. I do like that. Very good at patrolling and guarding. There we go. Anyone else I can upgrade? Anyone else I can upgrade? Maybe? Maybe. Nope. Not anyone, because I don't really use Anakoana because she's a civilian. She's a civvy. I don't make civvies fight for me. How do I get over here? I saw anything that I could do over there. Unless I'm just blind. Made me realize, though, that I have a lot more of the map to uncover than I previously thought. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Vampire Hunter. There we go. 16 meat this. Excellent. Can we make it to the village time? Can. Onward then. Let's see what they have to say. The chieftain of Tutelzu is still found the same place as you met him last, near the center of the village. I've dealt with your bandits, chieftain. He raises an eyebrow receptively. Can that be true? Show him the trinkets you took from the bandits. You display the things your people took from the bandits, and the chief examines them with great interest. His face lights up and he nods, impressed. I see. Thank you. We will help. Tutelzu calls a young woman to his side. He speaks to her in a language you don't understand. There's a brief back and forth, then she looks at you and nods. This is Itzel. She agreed to show you way. I have permitted to bring her man, Kokum. Thank you. Good luck. Mayan bandits, and what can we do now? Go visit. I want to go visit the volcano. Let's go check out a volcano. Baby. That would be this volcano. First, is there something to do over here real quick? Since you took care of the Mayan bandits, the villagers are willing to trade you better prices. More medicine could be useful for them. Give me as many valuables as you can. There we go. I can always get back more medicine. Let's go explore. Let's go explore this Let's go explore this place. It's not a village. It's just a place. Hunting. 7 oil, 17 meat. Very nice. Oh, I forgot to do some preservation work. Ugh. Need to remember to do that. Volcano. Oh. Moment of truth. Hopefully this doesn't hurt me too much. Be very dangerous. Reaching the top of Messiah is easier said than done, but you enlist the aid of Itzel, who shows you the fastest way to the summit. The enormous crater of the volcano is foreshadowed by a sharp, sulfuric smell that pierces your nostrils and makes it difficult to focus on anything else. You can walk all the way up to the pit crater and look into the mouth of the volcano, where the stench is almost unbearable. But from where you can see the glow of the magma below. Lower a bucket into the caldera. You fetch a metal bucket and tie one end of a rope around its handle. Then your servants lower it to the pit. When you run out of rope, you swing it around a little and hope to increase your chance of scooping up some liquid gold. But when the bucket is returned, its metal is completely corroded by the poisonous fumes of the volcano. And it's frankly a wonder the rope hasn't snapped. Good thing I didn't send a person down there. Look for tunnels. Itzel tells you of a tunnel that leads into the side of the mountain from which you can walk in so far that you can see through the portal to Mictlan. So that would probably be here then, right? Yes, it is. Follow Itzel to the mouth of the cave, get out your torches, and enter the cave. As soon as you take a few steps into the tunnel, a flock of bats takes off and passes overhead, prompting screams of distress from a few of your expedition members. You move deeper into the tunnel, and the fumes from the volcano are getting stronger. The stench of sulfur is hard to bear, and you feel yourself becoming lightheaded, but you proceed undaunted towards the dim light you think you can make out between the rocks ahead. The light at the end of the tunnel proves to indeed be a massive portal carved from pure obsidian, an unnatural purple glow swirling in its black frame. Before the hellish portal stands a dog-headed man with a skeletal body and reversed feet. I'm going to approach this strange-ass creature. Oh, God. That's really cool art, though. The creature's voice rings out. It speaks in deep and masculine tones that seem to reverberate unnaturally in the large cavern. Come no closer, Bruno Villarejo. The living are not welcome beyond this gate. I am Xolatl, god of lightning and death. I have no business with you or with those who travel with you. At least not yet. You notice that Xolatl is holding an enormous, mesmerizing sapphire cut into the shape of a human skull. What is this Mictlan you speak of? I don't think he said Mictlan. Xolatl adopts a contemplative expression, which is well done for a god who sports the head of a dog. Then he replies, I am pleased that one who isn't a servant of my twin brother, Quetzalcoatl, should display interest in the workings of our cosmology. I can tell you that this gate is but the beginning of the entrance into Mictlan, the underworld. Reaching the 9th layer of Mictlan takes 4 years and involves many challenges. The dead must cross a mountain range where the mountains crash into each other, a field with wind upon which blow fresh scraping knives and a river of blood inhabited by fearsome jaguars. Most of those who die go here, except warriors who die in battle, women who die in childbirth, or people who drown. That is all I can tell you. Now turn back and leave immediately. I wonder what the causation is for that. I'm going to leave you alone because I'm not sacrificing one of my people to you. Deciding it would be wise to heed the words of the god of death, you respectfully back away from Xolatl and exit the way you came. When your eyes are finally blinded by the comforting rays of the sun again, even the acrid air atop the volcano smells fresh and sweet to you, and you begin to calm down a bit. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with not sacrificing one of my people to get a gemstone. That's just not my character. Well, what a trippy day. It started with me just walking around a lake talking to people, and it ended with me talking to a death god. We'll see what the future holds after this, right?